just about cooking. It's about exploring and often about chatting. To continue learning, what I really wanted to do was create a kitchen on the net, to share ideas and meet new people. My name is Phoebe Tully, and this is the Kitchenet. Toby Scott is an award-winning Brisbane-based photographer known for his work with the Design Files, Est magazine and Monocle. He invited me around to drink whiskey and cook lunch. So today we're putting together some cheese boards and cooking pasta. What should we start with?
Cheese board?
Great.
Alright, yeah, a few of my friends always give me a little bit of grief about the amount of different boards that I use.
Like literally the boards?
Yeah, because everything seems to be on some sort of board.
Like, that's
I have this thing where I quite like the way that a board works on a table as well. Because it's accessible from everywhere, and I think it's almost like it's free reign. It's not a plate.
Yeah.
People feel funny about picking from a plate, but if it's a board, then feel more comfortable, like just nicking a little bit.
On a cheese board, there's never that awkward moment of taking the last cheese. Whereas, on a plate of like biscuits or something, nobody wants to take the last biscuit. Well, everyone wants to take the last biscuit, but they don't.
I call myself an interiors sort of lifestyle photographer,
Okay.
branching into a bit of architecture and sort of travel stories and food and yeah. So food's a big part of it, I guess.
Is that a recent development though?
Yeah, I guess so. I think shooting food is slowly becoming. It's sort of a passion that I've always had, and I think it's sort of slowly coming together as sort of a bit of a work / passion sort of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's important that you just give a little bit of space around things, and then people will break it up and move it. And we need bread.
Very important. So is that your style when you're styling some of your own shoots as well?
Yeah, just
play it?
yeah. I think it's keeping it as natural as possible without being so forced. I think it's important that you're in their house, you're in their space. Yeah. And you sort of have to let them know that it's really lovely, but photographically it's not going to work.
Yeah, we need to.
So we move couches and things like that.
Okay.
So
yeah, try not to offend anyone.
Somehow I do manage to do it sometimes, but
you still manage to offend?
yeah, it's a bit hard not to. People take their spaces really personally.
It's really personal.
But I think at the same time, everyone's excited about being involved in the little process, especially if it's being shot with editorial, and they're excited that the house is being featured. And they're pretty good.
That's good.
It's nice to talk to someone and just find out a little bit about them and their favourite spots of the house. And alrighty, I think we're done here.
Okay.
So yeah, that would be pretty much a pretty basic setup, I think.
That's great.
And yeah, I'm just off the success of everyone else that's produced all these lovely goods. And
fantastic.
Minimal effort there.
Should we move on to selection of whiskies.
Yeah, that's got a pretty extensive collection. Everything from small Chinese distilleries to some pretty rare ones that he's got just sourcing from the actual distilleries in Scotland.
Right.
So, yeah.
What about your own collection at home?
I've got about 10 or 12. It's not as elaborate as this one. A little bit more basic, and gets probably drunk a bit more.
Any favourites?
Favourites. You want to have a taste?
Sure. Just when I feel like it. 11 o'clock in the morning.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that's actually quite drinkable.
because it's such a high alcohol content, it'll actually sort of scald your taste buds. So if you bring it over both nose and mouth, it sort of
balances it out.
it allows you to take in the flavors as well as without being overpowering. So it works. And then of course we got the wines, which Dad's a big fan of wine, and as a family we enjoy wines. And so I have a few friends over this afternoon. Nice simple pasta, bit of chorizo, mushrooms, tomatoes.
Throw it together.
Pretty basic, so I reckon
a red?
Definitely a red. I think this little Bordeaux would be nice.
Alright.
Couple of bottles. We can come back for more.
Take these?
Yep. Moving home with my folks for a few months. A few friends and people are aware that I'm moving out of my studio.
Yeah.
And I guess being able to move home allows me to travel a little bit more, especially to the States. And putting a little money aside to eventually get my own warehouse.
The next studio.
The next studio phase, yeah.
But you seem to have a really good relationship with your parents, so you're smiling while you say that, but actually it's going to be pretty fun, don't you think?
Oh yeah, I think so.
But you even had mum and dad tattoos on your hands, I saw it.
Yeah, I love my folks. We have a really tight family, and food's a big part of our family. Often sort of family dinners on sort of Friday or Sunday nights, and everyone gets together and there's this weird little mix, and then all of a sudden it just happens and we're all at the table making fun of each other, and it's great. So I think that stems back from when we were a lot younger. So family meals are important.
Yeah. Tune in next month where we'll meet interior designer Claire Stevens in her amazing new farm apartment.